I don't know if I said this right or not. Why is my camera doing that? Holy shit. Ay, Jesucito. Hi. Hello, chat. Welcome. Welcome to my city lair. I'm still ordering all of my Vallejo paints because I have so many of them. I don't know which one we're gonna pick, but I'm gonna put them here. My hands are very sweaty. Welcome. Welcome to my lair, where I feed the spiders some joblins. Hello, Scaldy. Scaldy, I was actually thinking about maybe cutting my daughter of Cain, so I can put her on a spider body, so we can do it right there. We can Frankenstein it. Give me a second. You guys are too close. I think you'll be able to see my nerdy ass on accident if the reflection is big enough. So let me take this out of your way. Throw me to the spiders and I will become a father. Please don't. Please don't. Be responsible. Be responsible. You guys, I've been binging those Chinese videos with Doro. Oh shit. I got my Advil here, by the way. It's serving as a weight because I have too many things in here. Basically, I've been looking at these AI videos, Chinese AI videos with Doro and the other. I think there's technically like a brown dust girl as well. There's like a bunch of them. They're so well made. It's so interesting that they seem to have like a better technology even for AI. Kinda crazy if you ask me. Give me a second, I'm ordering them. I have so many colors because Bulls Bear, Bolsito was like, Bibi, I cannot keep sending you stuff, okay? The fucking costumes in your country are insane and they enjoy keeping the stuff that I send you for a bunch of months. I think that the last shipment took like 4-5 months because of my costumes. Bibi, I am so incredibly glad to see you. Hello, Red Goliath. Hi. I am alive. I didn't die. I'll explain the situation with my country in a second. But this is the big spider. These are the tiny joblins. Very accurate size. Really cute. Can you see them properly? Wait, actually, let me show you their little rascals. Sorry that my hands are super sweaty, but that's normal when it comes to like globes like this. Maniacal further. Hi. Look, this is you. This is you with your... Wait. Focus, please. Focus. This is you with your tiny little knife ready to battle. 2 knives, actually. You're a double knife wielder. Real guys. They're so detailed. Look at even their ears are all pointy. Is he wearing like a bandana? He's wearing a bandana. Cute. He likes to keep anonymous, you know? He likes to be anonymous. Anonymous. I got stuck. It's so cute. Anyways, one of these is you. You can pick whoever. Basically, we can paint them either green, yellow, or blue. Since you guys know that I love all my colors of Joblin a lot. Knife-wielding imps. Yes. You could say this is like the predecessor of the Joblin. They were working in the underground caves, and then a huge spider attacked them, you know? I'm gonna hiss. Because that's what spiders do. Look at her, how detailed her model is. Wait. Okay. This one has a shield, I think, or a book. Is that a book? Are you a warrior? Are you like a magician? Is he a mage? He has what looks like a rapier and a book. I think that... Maybe? What are you? He has very pointy ears and a huge nose. Real cute. I like when my goblins look goblin-like. I don't like when they don't look realistically goblinish. You know what I mean? I enjoy when they're super cute, like the ones that I design, and also I enjoy whenever they're like a little ugly as well. It makes them pretty cute. I like them. I like them when they're a little ugly. He's not wearing any shoes. I don't think either of them are wearing any shoes. Give me a second. I'm biased. Yes, they're not wearing any shoes. They take after their boss. They're not wearing any shoes. And put them here. And now here's the spider. She's very pretty. I think she's a face spider, which are like the teleporting ones that you can probably have seen in Baldur's Gate. She's huge. She has like all the anatomical details of a spider as well. I think these are sculpted and then printed on like a... How do you call this? There's like a machine that prints minis like this. I think it's acrylic. Not quite sure. It almost looks like a tablet or something he's holding. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Maybe he's like a spellcaster. A spellcaster of sorts. 3D printer. I think that they're different from the ones that I'm talking about. Because the ones that I know, they're for like... Oh, resin, there you go. I think these are modeled in a computer and then printed in resin. And resin is toxic, so you kinda gotta take a lot of care whenever you're printed with resin. I got really into investigating about materials, which I'll enjoy cosplaying, especially when it comes to like building props, and that has taught me a lot. It's not like it's the brother of a 3D printer, and I think that you can also 3D print little minis like this if you wanted to, but they will not look as good as this one's because this one has like so many details. Look at her ribs. She has ribs, and she has like at the base of her legs, she has like this like pattern. It looks so detailed. I really like it. Hello, auntie. Resin 3D printers are really neat. My brother has one. You could get some minis like this. You could print some minis. Also, before I forget, let me do a little sponsor. We gotta thank Boss Bear from Venture Trade Co. Gotta thank Boss Bear for all the stuff that he has given us. Against his will. I forced him to give me stuff against his will. Okay, let me see. Where are the hobby supplies? Tools and brushes. Okay, hobby supplies. Paint, maybe? I'm gonna link to you this, so you know where I got all of these minis and paints and stuff from, okay? Let me pin that. Forever and ever and ever. Also for YouTube, because I know there's a lot of people on YouTube who I accidentally ignore. Sorry. Here's the link, YouTube. If you wanna buy any paint, any supplies for your minis. And if you're in America, oh thank you, Member. I'll delete mine. Wanna pin yours in the message. If you're in America and never wanna buy these type of minis, there's a lot of them available in vendortrade.com, which is a company that I work for, and which the one from which our VTuber corporation is from, okay? Hi, Bibi. Hello, Moon. How is your cheap ass gas over there? How's your cheap ass gas over there doing? I'm totally not jealous of the fact that you have gas. Last time I watched you were making some cosplay pop with a clay or something. How did that turn out? Pretty decent. Although I found out that the clay that I was using wasn't truly filling the cracks that I wanted it to. So now I gotta sand it down and find another material that is more fitting for it. It's alright. It's alright. It's a learning process. I can't believe you're paid 80 soles. Okay, let me explain that to you guys, by the way. As we speak and I start choosing some colors for my beauties here. So, Over here in Peru, we're currently having a bit of an issue with a gas leak. We have natural gas. Most cars use natural gas. Aside from the other kind that I don't know how you call it. I don't know what it's called in English. There's like gas, and then there's diesel, and then there's a bunch of other types of thingies that you could put in your car so it works. And what happened was there's one duct, one huge tube that goes from one point in Peru to another, to a bunch of different points in Peru, carrying gas. There was a leak in the middle of the jungle or in the middle of the Andes for some reason or another. I don't think that they ever specified. They said it was a leak. Then people that were around just saw a huge stream of fire from very far away. So there's a lot of pictures of this huge stream of fire coming from one of the pipes. It was pretty scary actually for the people that live there. I'm pretty sure a lot of them could smell the gas leaking because it's just like a ginormous amount. This tube carries gas from kilometers to kilometers to kilometers. So it was very spooky. And what happened over where I live is that basically the gas prices have gone up a lot, and the government is only letting public transport have gas. Like they're rationing the gas. So the regular people like you and I, and also people that have taxis, they can no longer work. They can no longer go to work, like drive their little cars around because there's no gas anywhere. GLP is propane. Alright. That's weird. I know it's weird, but it's because we probably only have one company that manages that huge tube and all of the resources that come with it because of corruption. That is my guess. I haven't really investigated, but most of the times that's the case in Peru. Do you guys have any bicycles? I do have a bicycle, but my workplace is very fucking far away to go there in a bicycle. I would arrive drenched. So what I'm doing right now is I already purchased like gasoline for like a couple of days, and then around Monday I don't live in the city, technically, sorta. So what I'm gonna do is drive to another city to get gasoline for cheaper, because I've been told that it's cheaper over there. I'm gonna see if I can get some, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people trying to get their hands on gasoline as well. So I don't know what's gonna happen. What I worry more about is the fact that right now the prices for everything are going up, because since there's no gas, these huge trucks that usually carry food and like basic necessities from one point to the other are not really working as in the same capacity as before, right? So right now food is expensive, water is expensive. There's been some water just like stop flowing on some districts, and from time to time they're kind of like saying stuff about the water going away, and I don't freaking know. So what I did is I have 2 barrels that I filled to the brim just in case we have no water and need to shower with like buckets. And I have a lot of meat in our freezer. What I also did is I bought a bunch of toilet paper as well. I got really scared, so I bought a bunch of toilet paper. And supposedly this is only gonna last like 2 weeks. But since I don't believe the official declarations anybody tells me, I am guessing from what I've been told it's probably gonna take a month. We're gonna be surviving through a month of spending a lot of money just to get regular stuff, and hopefully the prices go down when this thing regulates again. I'm hoping. But yeah, I am alright. My mom is still having some problems with her illness, so what I worry about is not being able to get healthcare for her. In case everything goes down, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. That's the only thing that scares me. Do you have firewood? No, but I do have coal. I have coal, and I have what is it called? Freaking... Una parrilla. I have coal and I have a grill. I should probably get wood. Actually, you're right. I might get wood. And more water. A grill. Yes, a grill. Why not just sneak over to the US and stay with Monkey? Because everything is so expensive in the Americas. I'm pretty sure I could survive at least 1 month in Peru. But in the Americas, I don't know. What else? There's actually a chance that I might travel, because I was planning a bit of a travel soon. A bit of a trip soon. But it depends on how things go. I don't know if things are gonna be well enough for me to travel or not. But we can tell you, there's just life. I have very bad luck when it comes to trips. Every single time I plan a trip somewhere, something gets fucked up. something bad happens, and I can no longer go on a trip, or the trip is bad. You know what I mean? So maybe if I stay in my house, nothing bad would happen, and the economy will recover itself. Perhaps. I don't know. It's also very suspicious that this is happening when there's been a bunch of stuff happening in the Middle East and with Venezuela as well. I don't know if it's a plan. People are saying that it's a plan from the United States so that we become more dependent towards them and less towards the Chinese. But I don't know. Alright, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in like 60 more years when they declassify more documents. I must lead a charmed life as I've been incredibly lucky in all my trips so far. Hell yeah, brother. I'm glad to hear that you had a great time. Because my trips, I think that the best trips I've ever had was probably around 2015 when I went with your mom to the States, and we had just a very nice time. It was before she got like seriously diagnosed with her illness, so things were a lot of fun. I got to hang out with her and her friends. I keep it as a good memory. It's a nice memory. Everything that happened after that, it's been hell. There's one family trip where I accidentally cracked my skull open in the water park. But yeah, that's another situation. Thankfully, it was close by, so nothing bad happened. Yeah, we're gonna see how things go. I don't wanna. I was thinking about doing a donathon at some point, and I might have to push it towards my birthday in April, just in case I might need some resources for us to eat and shit. I don't know. I'm trying to not panic, because I don't know to what extent this thing is serious or not. And it's very strange because we're about to have elections as well. Like our first elections in 6 years. So I don't know what's going to happen. Help me and my family escape this underworld. Donathon. You know what? Might as well. You think that people will care more if I explain the situation, the dire situation that I'm in? Yeah, I think so. I should name it something like help us escape Peru, Donathon. That's... I sincerely have no idea how to budget that if we actually have to escape even like for a couple of months. I have no idea how I would do that, really. But in April, are you Taurus or a Ram? I am a Ram. I was born a 13th of April 90 years ago. 90 years ago. I'm about to be 90, chat.
90.
I'm so excited for a new chapter in my life where I am older. And I need to stop eating super sugary sweets and super greasy food. But I've been keeping myself pretty healthy so far. I've been doing a lot of exercise, so I think that I'll probably last a little bit. Hugs! Wait, you're Year of the Ram? No, not Year of the Ram. Month and date of the ram. Because I think that Aries is from the 21st of March until God knows when in April. Every day you get closer to your MILF years. I mean, matured years. Yeah, definitely. So she'll last a little longer. I see. Shut up. This is you. Shut up. Shut up. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do it that hard. So she... The ram coincides with the Chinese calendar, maybe meeting year. No, I'm not telling you the exact year that I was born in. I'm just telling you that I am an Aries. Aries. That's what I have in the zodiac. Alright? I'm not gonna tell you the exact year because you don't ask that to ladies. After a certain point, you don't ask that to ladies, okay? You don't ask them what year they were born in so you can calculate their age. 20th of April, I think. My birthday is the 21st. Oh! Interesting. What are you? Taurus? Taurus? Walrus? God damn it. I'm gonna pronunciate it like the Romans would, okay? Taurus! Well, I was supposed to say, I'm born in the year of the ram. I have no idea how the zodiac for the Chinese people work. Didn't know I was talking to a lady. I am a lady! You never ask a woman her age. You have to be more like tactful. Like you say, hey, when do you think your eggs will dry up real smooth? You're gonna get yourself kicked in the ass, especially now. Maybe not even like 30, 40, 50 years ago that would have been acceptable. But you are Chinese though. I am not that Chinese. I am a Chinese. I am not. First of all, I'm Chinese by a little bit of blood, and I have completely lost all touch with my Chinese side. Okay, I am not in a very Chinese time in my life. In fact, I would dare say it's the complete opposite. I'm in a very xenophobic time of my life. Things just happen in Latin America that make you a little angry, that's all. My Chinese zodiac sign is a snake. Nice. I feel that... Isn't it... Today's year... Isn't it this year... The year of the horse? The year of the horse. I like horses. I think that it's going to be a good year after we survive the crisis of the gas leak. Note to inexperienced viewers, if he's not Chinese, Peru is just being taken over by the Chinese, so we can joke that she's now part of the CCP. Oh god. Your boss actually stocks some pretty good paints that I can find in a local shop, so hats off to him. That's so nice, Goliath! I'm so glad to hear that, yeah. Our boss just have like a lot of rare stuff. Actually, the boss... I'm gonna tell you a little secret about the boss. He doesn't upload all of the stock that he has to the website because there's way too much that goes in and out constantly. So there's some stuff that he doesn't upload. There's other stuff that he's sure he's gonna get in stock and he uploads. So if you ever are in the area of the store, please do drop by, talk to the boss. He's a very nice dude. He'll probably give you a nice deal with stuff. Yes, it's a year of the horse. The horse! Not the horse! The horse! Horsey! The horse! I remember being told sheep/goat. One of those isn't in the Chinese zodiac, but on a similar Asian zodiac. Yes. So, only in China, sometimes in the Western world, it's called the Chinese zodiac. Because in the rest of Asia, it is called just a zodiac. So for example, Lunar New Year is Chinese New Year. But in every place that is not China, they call it Lunar New Year. Alright? I remember being told... Blah, 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 blah. Yes, that has to do with different countries. Absolutely. Not the year of the horse! They don't need a year. I think it was sheep in China, goat in Indonesia. Maybe. Perhaps. I am not sure. I don't have any SEA friends. I think that I only have one SEA friend. But they don't even live. They've never lived in SEA before. Ram in China. Do not ram in China! Do not ram in China! Western horse. Alright, let me drink some water, please. I was going to share with you guys one little anecdote from the boss. Because he gave me permission. We were having a meeting yesterday and he decided to talk about some silly stuff that happened to him. Hopefully I remember every detail correctly and I am not changing his words. But he told us a little anecdote about how there seems to be something strange happening near the store location. Apparently there is a guy that is running a DoorDash type of scam. And he's putting the same address where the Venture Trade Co. shop is located as his address. Okay? This guy is a fucking weirdo. So the way that the boss found out how this was happening was because out of the blue, I think he was closing down the shop one day, and then a DoorDash guy approached him and he was like, "Hey, are you this place? Name of the restaurant?" And the boss was like, "No, that's not me. There's nothing like that called with that name in this building." He actually searched on his phone. The guy was like, no, I'm sure. Like, I'm from DoorDash. Here's the thing that you needed. They sent it back. And he raises his hand holding a paper bag with something. The boss is like, that is not mine. I don't want to take it. Like, have you checked what it even is? Because it was like the sketchiest thing. He thought it could be drugs. He thought it could be something illegal. He thought, you know what? Like, a million things went through his mind. And the DoorDash guy was like, I don't want to open it. So the boss has to open the bag ever so slowly. And before he is even able to see what was inside, he smells the most disgusting rotten meat smell. Worst smell to ever go through his nostrils. Almost makes him puke. What was inside seemed like rotten meat with some type of cream over it, and that weirded him out so much. The DoorDash driver just like gave it to him and then he left. Obviously, the boss had to drop it in the garbage, right? Very weird. But okay, maybe somebody mistakenly sent a different address to what they actually had to send. Or maybe it was a prank or something. Then, eventually, he tells a friend. And with that friend, they order something from this DoorDash restaurant. Because they thought, that was a very weird experience. Let's see, what if we order like one singular orange juice to see what happens, you know? Like, we might find out like there's something funny or like a scam going on. So let's order just a singular juice. They order it. Like an hour later, a DoorDash guy arrives with a Minute Maid can with the juice. They just take it. They're a little weirded out because the first time it was something completely different, right? And they just let it pass. And then at another point, if I am correct, the boss found the person that was doing the DoorDash orders one way or another. Like, this guy, he seems like he was driving with his car all the way to the address where the store is, to deliver a thing to the DoorDash drivers that were ordering from his weird restaurant scam thingy, right? So the boss sees him and confronts him. He's like, "Hey, guy, are you the owner of this entire restaurant name here? Cause I received these and that, it's very strange. Cause there's no address over here. Like, I'm gonna have to see how that's even legal. Cause we might have to call the police and stuff." And the guy was like, "I kid you not." When the boss was narrating this to us, we fucking bursted out laughing. Cause the guy with the ghost kitchen just looked him straight in his face and told him, "Well, DoorDash is a great way to get rid of trash. It's like a very efficient way to get rid of trash, so I'm just giving them trash." And the boss was like, "You're fucking lying to me, right? You're lying to me, right? You're not just using this to get this post of trash. People are ordering from you." And the guy just kept on lying and lying to the boss and lying to the boss to get away with it. And eventually the boss was like, "Okay, fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna take my stuff and leave." And then he confronted the DoorDasher who didn't speak English whatsoever. He was a random Portuguese guy who the boss had to take out his phone and translate from English to Portuguese the whole situation, so the poor guy couldn't understand what was happening. Because imagine the poor DoorDashers, they are delivering what is supposed to be food, and instead they get trashed like rotten meat or like a can of juice. And they're the ones that gonna have to confront the client, you know, whoever asked the restaurant for that food. So just imagine, there's so many DoorDashers that don't speak English, or that are like single mothers with kids, or just like the whole situation made me so mad, so angry. And when we were talking, I think Sawa was researching the name of this place, and we found out the website. We found out a website that is full of links to different scams, like, I don't know, fucking Chinese lottery scam. And then all of the pictures have the wrong descriptions. Like, there's a website for the restaurant, and then, like, for example, there's like grandma's delicious pineapple pie, and it's a pizza. Or grounded beef with scallions, and it's, I don't know, something completely different. We ended up going through a rabbit hole about this guy because we wanted to take revenge from the poor DoorDashers that had to get involved with this whole situation, right? Back to the Portuguese guy. As the boss was talking to the Portuguese guy, he could see how his happy, jolly frown turned upside down. Because he now realized he had to explain the client that was waiting for his food that there was really no food, and that this guy was running a scam. So the driver simply reported the case to DoorDash. But chat, this happened like a few years ago, and to this very day, although I'm pretty sure this thing has repeated itself countless of times, DoorDash has not taken away the restaurant listing or the food listing, or even blocked this guy away from using DoorDash. It's a very bizarre situation that you would only read about on the internet. Like a guy probably describing, "Well, yeah, I enjoy scamming people doing this DoorDash thing, you know?" It makes no sense how nobody has caught the guy yet. And the boss was waiting for it to happen again so that he could call the cops, but he never heard about the thing again. But yesterday when we were talking about it, we ended up finding all the websites of this guy, and the scam is still up. So I'm gonna have the boss at some point explain the whole situation to you. But basically, I think that we're gonna send our viewers so to review bomb this place, cause he can't fucking keep getting away with this. You can't keep getting away with this. I crave the drama. I want this guy to stop trolling people, and also the DoorDash drivers. I feel so bad for them. GTA strangers and freaks app behavior. Yes, absolutely. Isn't that like something you would hear as a like a story that a friend of a friend told you? They're the most roundabout scam I've ever heard, right? Sounds like a whole lot that shouldn't be in my country, Bibi. Jesus Christ. Do you think so? I still don't understand how this scam works. So I guess we were also theorizing that. We were like thinking about why exactly people keep giving him money and why hasn't DoorDash banned him yet. And the reason why seems to be that he's either actually schizophrenic who knows how to cook or wants to be like a cook or like to own a restaurant in his own house or like a ghost kitchen or something and then provide his services through DoorDash, but he's actually schizophrenic, so he ends up sending you crap. Or and of course it wouldn't be a scam if that's the case, but also why hasn't DoorDash banned him? Or this guy expects no one to ask for their money back, since it's an address that is not even connected to him, because this guy drives all the way to the address of where the store is in order to give out the bags with trash. I think that maybe most people that use DoorDash never confront the restaurant, but rather the guy that drives, you know? Because imagine you have asked for food one day, right? And then a piece of trash arrives. Wouldn't you think that it was the driver rather than the kitchen? Because the thing could potentially look legit if you're like an old grandpa or grandma, you know? Because that area, I think it's probably like a place that has a lot of old people. Or I don't freaking know. I don't understand how it keeps working. We were thinking on what he gets from it as well. And then the boss bear mentioned that he thinks that it could potentially be that this guy is a freak or like a pervert of sorts, and he gets off of giving people trash in a bag. And God knows what other things were inside of that bag with the rotten meat. Maybe like bodily fluids. That's what I'm going at. Pretty sure that they don't check refund requests and just refund you no questions asked if you don't constantly ask for one. Really? So people probably get refunds and it doesn't lose them enough money to warrant investigated. Really? Oh my god. You know what? That sort of thing does seem to happen a lot in the States. Because people are too nice, especially in more rural-like areas, right? What kind of restaurant is this again? I don't want to disclose exactly what it is. You guys can research it if you wanna, but I don't want to disclose exactly what the name was or what they sold or anything, because just in case if we want to make like a police report from it. The trash man. Folks, can we get that as a clip, please? So people probably get refunds and it doesn't lose them enough money to warrant investigating. That's crazy. But why would people buy food from this guy instead of a regular fast food place with DoorDash? I don't know. That's what we were also questioning. Like, this guy seems to get orders, because in a span of like a little bit of time, they did encounter him. Maybe he shares a name with another franchise or like a store or something where they sell similar things. Maybe he's scamming them that way. I don't freaking know. I was thinking it's probably using DoorDash to deliver drugs. But it would make no sense that there was rotten meat in the bag, in the trash bag that they got. You know, I also thought it could be something related to drugs. Or something like illegal, or like, I don't know. When he mentioned the rotten meat, I thought for a second maybe it could be like a cannibal or somebody on the deep web that is selling pieces of their victims to people, along with other random junk to cover themselves. That could be. Yeah, liver cost of having someone actually check requests is too much to go in depth. One time I asked for a partial refund because my double whooper only had a single patty. And despite writing this, I replied, "We're sorry your burger wasn't in your order. Here's your full refund." I think it's because lately most delivery services only have bots working. You know, you almost never contact an actual person because they wouldn't have enough personnel to be able to answer to every single request from people. Yeah. I don't know, it's very strange. But yeah, I'll let him tell you guys at some point whenever we collab again, because it was so weird. It was so weird and scary, and I hope this guy never goes around the store again, because he's very creepy. He also mentioned there were a few instances where he had to deal with homeless people trying to get into the game room. And there was this one homeless dude that called him gay because he didn't want to let him stay the night inside of the game room, although he's so patient, Jesus Christ. I think that you need that skill in order to be related in a business way to any VTuber. There was a homeless dude that tried got into the game room without any permission or anything. Game room, like, because there's like 2 buildings. There's one where usually people play on like tables. They play like card games and stuff. So this hobo just opened the door during the winter and like tried to stay there to sleep for the night. And the boss bear was like, listen dude, you can like rest here for a little while, you know, get away from the cold for a little while, but you can't stay. And then the hobo started talking to him so rudely. Yeah, I bet this is your boyfriend, I bet you're gay, and you know what? So fucking rude. What the fuck? These people have an insane amount of balls to be so rude. The DoorDash guy as well. You do test patient, boss. Yeah, I know. People underestimate the cost of actual customer service. For a lot of expensive pieces of software, the main differentiator in price is how often you get to call customer service. Oh, interesting. This is why you never give them an inch. They'll get mad and demand a mile. Absolutely. I'm scared. I've only met violent hobos in the States. Nowhere else. And I think it's because of the drugs that they take. Over here, they take drugs to relax themselves. Over there, it seems like they get drugs in order to hype themselves up. They're in like fucking, I don't know, whatever is stimulating their brain enough to get super angry. And they get like drug strength in a way. They're so scary. When I was in California, I am terrified of people that are violent. So I went to a 7-Eleven, I think. I was trying to grab a monster drink and buy a bunch of groceries. And fucking this other guy, he started fighting with the guard in the door, because the guard at the door, he obviously knew this hobo is trying to get in so he can steal stuff, because we're in California right now. Nobody can tell him shit if it's less than, I don't know, $500. So nobody will tell him shit. So the store had to hire a bodyguard to be outside and make sure that no hobos got in. And then the hobo started, the guard had a gun, and the hobo started to fight with him. And you know what? It wasn't the only time that this happened. I kept that happen to me twice. First at a 7-Eleven, and then at a Ross, dress for less. Tell me, in what world those are Ross, dress for less, has to have an actual bodyguard outside so that the hobos don't come in and steal stuff? And everything, of course, everything was behind glass and super wired, so you couldn't take stuff away easily. You had to call an actual you had to call a clerk so that he could go away from the cashier place and then help you unlock the thing with his little key. Jesus Christ. I don't know. It's really scary. But oh well. I think that the boss handled it well. I personally would have panicked and called the police immediately. Homeless in California are like advanced hobos. Yes, they're playing in fucking PvP. Because they also fight with each other and they have like gangs. If you go, like, the guys that are hobos in a certain district and the ones that are in another district will fight each other in the district that connects both of them. For the places to lay down and sleep or eat and shit. I think you just like attacked the crazies, boss. No, this was not me. There is no fucking way. I look too cute. I look too cute to be for the hobos to approach me. They've never approached me. They've never talked to me. $900 and your wife's like 50-50. Bibi's scared of people who are violent. I just got an idea for the funniest shit. Don't you fucking dare. That doesn't mean that I cannot get violent or I'm scared of myself for being violent. No, if you are cute, then that would be it. Alright, don't rationalize with me, okay? I want to believe what I want to believe. What kind of restaurant is this again? The store I used to work at had homeless who would come in and grab a tall boy to chug in the bathroom to stop the shakes from alcohol dependency. What? What the fuck? Oh my god, I hope you never have to deal with hobos again. That sounds like hell. Being cute makes you seem like an easy target. Maybe. So yes, they will harass you. Scary. I'm too cute for the hobos. Very humble, Bibi. I mean, hell, if you look cute, small, and fragile enough, you'll even get homeless people trying to do worse to you. Ew! Okay, you don't need more. I don't need more excuses. We need to get rid of the hobos. We need to get rid of the hobos so that I can finally go to this very beautiful place in the States. I think I shared like a gif of it. Is it Oregon? I think it's Oregon. Because Oregon looks so pretty. I love that part of America. With like the fog and the pine trees and the lodges made out of wood and stuff. So, if we get rid of hobos, that place will be nice. Oregon pretty. Some places! He's pretty small and fragile. I'm not. Shut up. I'm getting stronger. Wait till she sees Portland. I've exclusively been told to never go to Portland. I've been told to never, ever go to Portland. Ever. Anywhere else to the south, I've been told that I should go to. The chill hobos here are very chill. A few times when they ask for a CE, I smoke next to them and listen to their life story. Hobos in Latin America are the same type of hobos that you guys had in the 60s. Alright? Most of them are people who are lazy as fuck. Some of them are schizophrenic. Others just lost their house to the bank or something. They're pretty chill. They're not the type in America that are fueled by drugs. Whose rage is fueled by drugs. I promise. It's so funny. There are some nice places that aren't as dangerous as Oregon and California, boss. That is true. Maybe another place in the Appalachia. A lot of the nice cabins and stuff are in the northeast. I'll find out someday. I do want to visit at some point. Alright, I'm yapping too much and I'm not painting enough. But I kind of want to go to the bathroom. I drank too much water and too much juice. My dream is to live in Texas. There's also hobos in Texas! Thanks for the stream, baby. No! Don't go yet! I'm going to sleep, Nightsa. No! Okay, go to sleep. I'll give you permission. Good night, Moon. I'll be RV in a second, okay? I need some water, and I need a pee break, and I need to sort out the colors that I wanna for all the things that I wanna paint right now. I'll be RV in a second. Joblin, how do you expect me to not be needy when my country is falling apart, Joblin? Joblin! 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 Alright, let me get some water. We are ready to pick out the colors. Joblin. Nice BGM, by the way. Thank you. It's a D&D one. We're gonna play D&D. It's nuts. I do have a name, boss. Joblin! You know why I'm calling you Joblin. I was planning to say another thing. Ah shit, did this dry up? No! A second. I will fix it. What about now? This is the perfect color for a green Joblin. Actually. Ooh, I like this color. Green Joblin. The G word. Joblin. Yeah. I also have water in order to mix the colors a little bit. On top. Whoop. Let's start with one of them. I gotta get super close. Give me a second, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna move the microphone a little bit. Alright, maybe now you can hear me correctly? Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Look at this. Which one should we paint first? The one, the magic user or the knife user? We got... Wait, he's facing the wrong way. There we go. So... This one? This one? Or this one? This one? Or this one? Ah, my eye itches. I really hope not a single one of my joblins becomes a hobo. Okay, I wish you prosperity, because if you become a hobo in the States, I worry about your future. Okay? That looks cool. Alright, you were the first one to talk to. I will be doing the night. Let me not make a mess. My things are a little far away from one another. So let's try... Let's see. You can't see shit. Okay. Let's move our stuff around. I'm just giving some booty slaps to the camera. That's alright, right? And let's get the light a little closer as well. Can you see? You can see, right? Let me know if you can see. You see them painting Shrek green? Okay, I'm thinking about moving maybe this. I have this base or something. Wizards of the Coast. Okay, yeah, this is from this. I'm gonna use this base as a palette. I'm gonna get some green in there. Some green snot from the joblin. The joblin prime matter. Gonna dry it a little bit. I really like his long ears. They look very funny. Hopefully I'm not getting rid of all the details. Am I? I need to be closer. I need to get close and personal. Okay, how about their chat? Maybe I should paint behind his ears as well. Do you see yourself, chat? Reflected? A little out of focus? It's because I'm moving it. I paint behind your ears. This guy is a little bald. So it shall be fun. Give me a second. High chances you might be looking at my reflection at some point. I am very much a nerd. I recently got myself some new glasses. But look at this little guy. I got muted. Against my own will, I got muted. I said, I have everything that you can have in your eyes. I have everything. I almost said I am blind, but for my eyes. I'm told glasses are very versatile. Depending on the type of glasses, some of them can make you look like a total nerd, and the other ones can make you look a little more attractive. The ones that are similar to bayonetas, they can make you look very sexy if you're a woman. It's the type that you would go, oh, megane, megane, oh, you know? Look, I accidentally made a heart bottle. It's a heart. Cute. Is he wearing gloves? Pet? I have stained myself with the green goo. Ay, 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 ay. He's almost floating. One float away. She's got everything you could want in her eyes. You want Beanie Babies, Contraband, game cartridge? Yes. Anything you need opens my whole eye. Enough. Is he wearing gloves? He is wearing gloves. Oh, but he's also wearing. He has like a quarter sleeve, doesn't he? Yeah. I'll paint this green as well. Look. There. See? He has a small shirt. You can see his tiny little muscle over there. The eye bags of holding. I am the owner of the eye bags of holding. Okay, I might be overdoing it on where the bulbs are supposed to be, but it's alright. I'm gonna fix it later. My mom has a saying. I think it's a Latam saying. For anything that is not death, there is a solution. I think he's wearing something that's covering his ankles, isn't he? What about losing a limb? I mean, you could get like a robot one, right? You could get a plastic or a robot one. Please excuse the floaty thing that it should be able to handle all my thingies. Okay. How is he looking? Very green. Whenever I put my hands, it focuses my hands. Whenever I set it on him, he never gets focused. Get focused, idiot! What about now? Yes. So, I think that his bandana should be red. Because red makes him a little badass, you know? Just a little badass. I would trade a limb for a cooler limb. Yeah. It can look cool. It can be like a topic of conversation with girls. It can serve for a lot of things aside from being a limb. I'm going to work out now. I hope for pleasant background noise. Yeah, just don't fall asleep or you're racing weightlifting, you know? These things can get very relaxing. Painting, at least for me, it makes me want to fall asleep, you know? Oh, I need to shake this one. These is... Wait. Okay, I'm gonna show you the colors. What kind of professional am I that I'm not even showing you the colors? Damn. Alright, I lost the one that I used for the green. Let me be clear. But it was a type of green. It was a very nice green. I think it was this one. It's called... 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕤. 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕤. And then the one that I'm gonna be using for his bandana is this one. It's called Blood Red. But I need to shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake what your mama gave you. How did that go? Shake your money maker. Is that what it's called? Oh god. Shake it. And just a drop. The bandana. Red is badass. Yeah, we can maybe paint some flames on it. I've never actually tried painting something complicated over the minis. I've seen some Warhammer people do it, but I don't know how they even managed to do that. Looks to me that it's where you're supposed to paint, it's too tiny. This is my palette, by the way. Let's see, stay calm. Do you see? His nose... Okay, what I thought was his nose is not his nose, so I'm gonna have to paint over it. I thought his nose was very bulbous. Cute. Oh my god. No! Okay, it's fine, we can solve it. Everything except death. Except death. Remember, always remember. I paint checker patterns on my orcs, Judas, and vehicles. Because it makes them stronger, yes. Okay. Shake it. Too much. Need to relax. Think happy thoughts. Would this be a Rudolph type of joblin? I think this is accidentally the Joker joblin. Sorry. It looks like he's bleeding from his nose. Also, how do you paint the checker patterns? Like, do you calculate where each, like, black and white piece is going to go? Correct. He has suffered a little bit of damage. He's in 98% HP. This guy is 30. He just had lunch. Yeah. He ate a strawberry pie. It almost looks like when back in Tumblr, people will draw characters with like a red nose to make them cuter. Now I wanna make some details with a little bit of red and green. Oh, That might actually be cute, like a little pattern. Wait. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Joblin had a very shiny nose. You have to get the tip of your brush very sharp once you get the paint on it and draw out the lines and then fill them. Curious. Redo that. Okay. Let me. My camera. I think my camera has to go a little towards the right side so you can actually see my model moving. Give me a second. Too many things in my eye, ow. Uno segundo, por favor. Señor. Everything will fall apart and I will show you things that I don't want you to see. Give me a second. Camera. And now. Red, how about... Oh, you see me. No, you don't. Deja de moverte. Dios mío. Live in the Bibi stream. Aren't you glad that you do? Okay. There's the tiniest little crease. For the bandana. Nice. Oh, nice. I think I see things better on the camera than in real life. Chat. Doing this a bunch might sharpen my senses. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest. By the way, you can't see my hand, but it's covered in paint. I got my glasses on! It is not a glasses problem, okay? It's a me problem. Yeah, I'm fixing it. It's so hard to tell where the bandana starts and where the face ends. But don't worry, I'll sort it out. You just need it to be closer to my face. I'll show you in a second. Where's his other eye? actually delete his eye because of the amount of paint that I used. Is he eyeball-less from one eye? Boss is using their cybernetic augmentation. Yeah. Yeah, there was a very weird thing happening with that, Mufin. I don't know how the boss has so much patience to deal with that type of people. Okay, I think I fixed it. Am I crazy? Is his bandana going over his eye as well? Can you see, chat? Can you guide please this old woman with the eyesight of a bat, please? Maybe he lost his eye in a skirmish. Very, very joblin thing to do, yes. You might be colorblind. Fuck you, man! I'm sorry, little Gobo. I'm sorry. It's okay. What you lack in eyesight, you get in badassness. Let me paint the back part of his. Very relaxed. Look at the strokes of that Russia. They're really not fucking up. Yeah. I never actually watched any Bob Ross stuff. What kind of words did he use? Bob Ross wasn't that popular in Latam, actually. I don't think he even got anything translated. That's how important. You know who other Latam kids owe their childhoods to? Fucking the guy from Art Attack. That one? He was so famous. There was one of them? I think you guys had a different Art Attack guy, actually. Because ours was Argentinian. Hello, Macalzar. Welcome. You're no longer banned. Ya no estás baneado, Macalzar. Porque ahora eres adulto. Cumplió su promesa el admin. The admin fulfilled his promise and he unbanned you as soon as you became 18. I'm sorry, I hate children. On my chat. Alright, he's looking good. He's looking good. That joblin looks good. My grandma loved Broad Bros. I still have some of the paintings he painted while going along with him. Oh, cute. Well, he existed in the 80s, right? Ya le pagó impuestos al gobierno. Así es. Then he already pays taxes, yes. Well, you already paid taxes even when you were a child. Okay, his hair should be black. What is the name of this color, you may ask? Black. Black. Come on, focus. It doesn't want to focus on the word black. So let me just put it.
Hey, you don't have any lore in your YouTube. How am I supposed to know if you're a scary vampire or a nice elf? Well, you're pretty cute anyway, smile.
Thank you, B. I'll tell you my story. We're talking about paying taxes. My name is Busujima Bibi. I am a dark elf. Huh? I am a dark elf merchant from the Underdark. I am not a vampire or a genie. I am a drow. Totally non-copyrighted lore from Wizards of the Coast. I may be a drow. If you're from Wizards of the Coast, get out of my stream. If you aren't, you're welcome. I probably shouldn't say that because I'm painting a mini that is probably being made by them. Jesus. My lore is I am the weakest drow to ever exist, because usually drow females are strong and tall, but I am short and shaped like a noodle. So instead of focusing on the family business of enslaving creatures from the upper world, I took more after my father, who was a merchant. He taught me the ropes. And that's what I work in. Turns out that I'm pretty good at it, because I don't have to fight with my body. Good night, Biscuit. Pretty good at trading. Pretty good at measuring prices. Getting sales. Overcharging a little bit. I don't like paying taxes. That's why I work in the Underdark. AKA Peru. In the middle of South America. Hello, American speaking people. I'm a Mexican speaker and I'm here to learn the shit. Hola, calibrador. Pues yo también hablo español. Y aprendí inglés haciendo streams. I also speak Spanish. Totally unrelated to the fact that I'm a drow, of course. Not like every single creature in the Underdark speaks Spanish. That would be a great piece of lore. I think I need to canonize it somehow, some way. The Hispanics are dark elves and orcs and Dwergar and other Underdark dwellers. This guy has a Chinese haircut. I just realized. ¿Es peruanese? Spaniard or Mexicano? Probably Mexican. Can smell a fellow Hispanic miles away. Right, how are we doing? Focus! It's a little barber work done around here. This little joblin takes so much after me that he's wearing a ponytail. I feel that Tam always smells like caldito de abuela. Yes. I feel that Tam always smells a little bit like soup. I agree. I am a fellow soup smeller. You're pretty cute. Dwergar speak Portuguese. That would explain why they hate everybody so much. Yes. Drow from south of border, yeah. Short, flat, and cute. Yeah. I'm not intimidating whatsoever. I would have never successfully become a slaver. Where are the eyes? One of the holes for the eyes is bigger. See, you can see it there. So, the right side has a more pronounced eyebrow bone. And then the red one doesn't. So he does kind of seem like he's blind from one eye. I don't know anymore. I'm gonna try giving them depth. And that might kill my mini, but it's alright. We're gonna try. There we go. I think I saved it. Yippee! Whoa, that was very strange to do, but I think it worked. Maybe a little silly, but I think that worked. Didn't it? Okay, I think I see that problem. Do you have a natural advantage? You can headbutt someone's balls. For being short. The Underdark is the best part of D&D. I think that it's a very curious setting for people to explore whenever you're having like a campaign. Because it's such an alien type of realm without going all the way outside of Faerun, you know? It was like the first alien-ish culture that you would get out of Faerun. Aside from like sorcerers and stuff. And the lore has always been pretty well thought of compared to other races, you know? I think that from the first edition, the Drow and everybody from the Underdark would steal people away. Oh god, stop shaking! I am not getting Parkinson's. I'm not getting Parkinson's. Not in this life. Dark Sun in D&D 2E was so fire as a setting. Dark Sun? I don't think I've... Okay, you gotta understand. My first exposure to D&D was... the 4th edition, I think? My first campaign, I played with a bunch of randos. Shit, don't move, don't move. Calzar, please don't speak too much Spanish. Por favor, no hablen mucho español en el chat porque los gringos no van a entender ni miércoles, los van a bañar, por favor. Por favor. I bet it was the 5th. I think it was the 5th. Yeah, I think it was the 5th or the 4th. I play with randos. I am not old. I am only a hag in drow years. I've said it before. Because my family really despised me doing manly stuff. So although I was raised with brothers, my older brother and eventually my younger brothers, I was never truly exposed to D&D until later on. Alright, chat. I like your... I think we're gonna use some brown for your clothes. I'm gonna shake another bottle. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. But what is Dark Sun then? I feel like she just insulted us gringos saying we were so too slow to speak Spanish. No. No, 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 no. I didn't say that. No, 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 no. I said... Something, don't speak Spanish because otherwise you're gonna get banned because the mods will not understand what you're saying. I think I'm accidentally painting you like you're Shrek, chat. I just realized. It's okay, this guy will be Shrek. Shrek Joblin. Somebody once told me the world was gonna... I ain't the sharpest tool in... She was looking kinda dumb with finger on thumb and a shape of an L on her forehead. Will. Don't stop coming on it, don't stop coming on it, don't stop coming on it. Never shine if you don't glow. I'm pretty sure that whoever likes thinning their paint is probably having a seizure right now because of what I'm doing. Definitely drove the gringo. I like calling you guys my gringos, my gringuitos. My gringillos. Okay, I need to water them down. And I need to layer as well. Okay. I'm gonna try doing it a little bit more, okay? Today was leg day. I'm in a wheelchair. Good. Keep at it. I did hear a gringo there. Okay, maybe I did say gringo. Maybe I did say gringo, okay? But endearingly, okay? That reminds me of how I can say this word, Twitch, okay? Fuck you, cause I am Hispanic. One of my mom's friends who lives in the States, she's married to an American guy, and her son sometimes. Thank you, gringo. Her son sometimes calls her a speak or wet bag, but in a Hispanic kind of way where you use insults to describe people in an endearing way. You know? Hispanics will understand. It's fine. It's fine the way we do it. Okay, I need more water. This, I think it's working the way that I am doing it right now. Oh shit, wait. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. Michi, ¿quieres que te pinte con mis manos? Están llenas de pintura, ven acá. Verde. I'm sure this is toxic. Hey. Acá pues. Te va a dar no sé. Okay, do you wanna see the goods, chat? You wanna see the goods? I'm gonna show you the goods. Wait, show them! Don't be shy! Don't be shy! Show them the beans! Show them the beans! Show them your pink beans! Your cute little pink beans! Show them! He doesn't want to. Show them your beans! Show them the beans! Ay, mi pechocho, gordito, pechocho. Pechito. Show them your beans. Ow. No me hagas eso. Te agarro la patita. Show them your beans. Show them your beans. Ya, a ver. Yo te voy a ayudar, pero... Te voy a dejar que estés aquí, pero tienes que enseñarle la mercancía, si no, ¿cómo? Jesus Christ. He doesn't want to. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ya, no te estoy haciendo daño. No te estoy haciendo daño. Pues no te... Okay? He's like... You revealed my secret to the world. Half of my paw is black and the other one is white. Yes, I did. Because you're my son. And I can do with you as I please. Okay, I'll kick him out. Give me a second. Gordo. Hide your paws if you don't behave. Can't believe boss is making their cat to be a food streamer. Only paws. Very fluffy and pink paws, yes. The fluff boy. Okay, I'll BRB. I'm gonna kick him outside. Back. What are we doing? Can turn around. Pretty good. I've seen the type of mess that people that paint minis do. This is really decent. This is really decent. Alrighty, I want a white or like a cream color so we can paint the blouse that he has. I'm using sand yellow right now. It truly looks exactly like the sun from Minecraft, if you ask me. Exactly like it. Oh shit, I was thinking my thing. Oh no. Give me a sec. Alright. See that? I like that color. It is so dry, so it looks a little better. But it's taking shape. I've seen blue archive figures that could be very well coastal liver. Oh, absolutely. There's like the super rare scale ones that cost a lot of money because they don't remake those, you know? They don't make like re-releases of those. They're very expensive. They're so cute. I think I technically have one that is not that rare, which is my Hina with a swimsuit. Right? She's not that rare, at least for now. Maybe back in the day it was. She was relatively cheap compared to other figures I've seen. You guys gifted it to me. Thank you. Talking about how cheap it is and I haven't even paid for it. Sorry. Jesus. Sorry. Well, perhaps it didn't hurt your wallet. We're trying to get rid of colors here. Uncle Sir, can you shut up? Don't say that. Oh my god. I'm regretting inviting you actually. Jesus Christ. We are all from Brown Town. You can say that, that's normal. We are from Brown Town. Then I would not describe myself as a mongrel. Not maybe, but a mongrel. Got him. Right, he's taking shape. Pants look kinda funky, but it's alright. It just needs to dry. It wouldn't be inaccurate. Shut up. For the record, I'm not brown, just mixed race. Alright, man. Whatever you say. My nose is super itchy because I have a piece of hair that's good. Evidently getting in. This doesn't look Shrek enough for me. I might get some white and mix it with the sand color. Still looks too yellow, right? Hey Bibi, did you see Fatal Frame 2 is getting a remake? Oh god, please don't. Please don't fuck it up! I hope they don't take away the incest from Fatal Frame. Very important for the plot and the story. We absolutely will. I just know it. No, what kinda? Okay, don't run, don't run. Should have Bibi, should have Bibi. And it's less darker pants. There's another bandana on his butt. Sorry, I'm gonna accidentally touch his crouch, but it's because I need to paint it, okay? Otherwise, he's going to have a gray crouch, and we don't want that. You cannot be a mini painter without painting some crutches. I'm pretty sure that you have to do that with every single space marine you have touched in your life. Alright, chat, I know what you are. Is this allowed on stream? Ah, shit. Yeah, it's artistic crouch. Artistic crouch touching. Don't worry. Artistic, therefore justified to be bad as possible. I gotta get closer. What game now? Oh, Warhammer Space Marines. You paint them. Just like this, you gotta also paint their crutches. I would say it's not gay because they technically don't have any reproduction organs. But I dare say he is very gay indeed. How many figures do you think you've painted in total, boss? Like 5, but I don't do such a great job. Painting makes me hungry. I am getting hungry right now. The colors are making me hungry. I wanna eat the mini. Do you see your toes? Do you? It's getting me hungry. Bibi, I'm not delicious. In fact, I might cause stomach pain. Oh yeah, definitely. If I eat this meat, I will definitely get stomach pain. Yes, absolutely. But I'm getting hungry. Getting a little. I'm just saying I could eat you. I'm saying I will eat you. Did you have dinner? Not too much. Not too much in dinner. Just a little bit. Just enough. Unfortunately, being bored dark. What the fuck are you guys talking about? We take the camera to your kitchen. You need to eat. Maybe we should. He's looking cute. Oh yeah, regarding the guy with the DoorDash scam thingy, we were also joking about it potentially being one of our viewers trying to troll the boss bear. And immediately, without hesitation, someone said, "I think it's Bibi's chat." And immediately after, I was also gonna say, I think it's my viewer. I'm pretty sure. So he just started laughing super hard, and everybody did. Yes, I think it could potentially be one of my viewers. Oh, Jesus. Chat, stop bothering the boss, okay? Stop it. We have you on tape. We'll make fun of you for your silly head. Silly head. She knows the joblins well. Yes. What food do you crave right now? I'm not sure. I really don't want to eat right now. But I am hungry. I'm maybe having a woman moment right now. Also, I really do like it whenever minis have this type of effect where the black lines or the lines get like all detailed with black. like it. See if I can try doing that. Sorta. And now we fix a little bit of the edges with brown again. Think about the brown. What else would Bob Ross say? Think as the brown as a corrector for the breathiness of the black. Color. 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 Color, 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 color. Color, 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 color. Decorative joblins. Yeah. Yeah. What should I eat, chat? I think it's rather late as well. It's 11 and half. 11 and a half. To grab something that is in the fridge. I think had a cat here for a second. I tried to mark his eyes a little more. How is it looking? Pretty good? If I say so myself, I'm gonna add some highlights as well. Over here. Yeah. It's looking better. Great. Yeah. Oh fuck. He doesn't want to let go. Doesn't want to let go. Make a torta or some huevos a la rabona. I'll see what it's in here, because sometimes we forget. Oh, I did buy groceries earlier. Ooh. Oh. If you have a microwave, maybe a small potato. Are you saying that because I'm Peruvian and you're telling me to come eat potato because I'm a Peruvian? It's like you would ask me to eat the beans if I was Mexican. Yes, alright. I'll do it. There's always potatoes in my pantry, you're right. Always. I don't think we've ever run out of potatoes ever in my life. Actually, I wish I was joking. I assume you have potatoes. We do. We always do. You, sir, have assumed right. I do always have potatoes. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and eat something. I don't know why painting makes me so hungry. I just had potato earlier. Alright, I don't wanna assume things, but I would guess that you don't happen to be from Irish descent, do you? It is what it is. Make papa salad. That would take some time. I always get potatoes, carrots, onions, and garlic. It's funny, a lot of people forget that tomatoes and potatoes and a lot of crops came from the New World. Absolutely. I'll take every single responsibility for taking the potatoes to Ireland. Alright, I'll be RV. I am back. I have... Wait. I got something. I got something to show you. Too much shit. I have... instant ramen. Peruvian 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕚 instant ramen. Just for you. And for me. Hello! Demi! Hi! I got yelled at for drinking late. Don't drink! It's the type of ramen that you leave like a couple of minutes with cold water so that it gets absorbed and it gets all the toxins out of it. What's your opinion on Life is Strange, the gay one? Oh god, for a second I panicked because I saw like little pieces of green thingy and I thought they could potentially be mold, but they aren't. I think. Yeah, they're just spices. Life is Strange. I think some parts of it are cringe and others are nice. I was hoping you could romance the guy instead of just the blue-haired girl. But what can I say? Maybe I'm a little too heterosexual. Life is Strange is ironically based, as in they didn't mean it to be, but it is. If you decide to be homosexual, God punishes the whole town unless you let your gay lover die. Ironically based! Wait, I think you're right. Shit, man. I wish there would have been options to date different characters. I don't know. If the cup is made of styrofoam, do not heat it in the microwave. It is dangerous. Alright, I'm not doing that. I'm just putting hot water inside. That's the whole ending sequence to the first game. You're right. I remember. It is so sad though. That, well, Demi, should I spoil you? Is it fine if I spoil you? I have a noodle topper of my favorite Arknight star, Lapland. Oh, I've seen those. Do they actually work? Do you just heat them over the top so that the heat doesn't escape? I'm drinking tap water right now. God damn it, we're such weebs. You know what? I get it. I love Asahi beer and I don't like any other kind of beer. And it's not because I'm a weeb, but rather it tastes different, okay? Demi is gone? She might actually be here. She's just taking a break. I do agree that the best instant lunch thingy is the Maruchan one. It just tastes better. It tastes like my youth. Because I would... Maybe that's why I turned out this way malnourished. But when I was a kid, I would drink so much Maruchan. There would be boxes of Maruchan in my house. Which flavor? I really like the one that was chicken, and I also like the one that was made with shrimp. I love the shrimp one. Even if the shrimp was super duper small and all dehydrated. Yummy. Nutritious. They work. You just sit it on the edge of where you open the cup noodle and it seals in the steam. But I boil water on the stove and not my cup noodles. I used to like the roast beef flavor. Really? That was my least favorite one, but I think that it still tasted better than this one. Maruchan de camarón and hummus de mango. Yummy. Sounds so nice. This might actually not be enough for me to feel satiated. I also ate like half a cheese ball. I am having a woman moment right now. I am having a woman week, if you will. So I feel extra hungry. I like the seafood noodle. I also really like that one. It tastes so good, even if the seafood was small as fuck. Woman cough. Is feeling for it too now. I am not pregnant. I am eating a lot because of the complete opposite, because I am too deep in... I'm too deep. What? I am too empty inside. I am too empty inside, that's why this is happening in the first place. Have you tried making creamy cup noodle? Like adding milk to it? That is nice. Is it going to be a boy or a girl? I don't know. Ask your mom. She's the one who's pregnant. Maybe. How does Bibi get to have two? She's got twins. Nemi! Nemi. It is true. Nemi is the father. Nemi is the father. And now we need to make a pilgrimage to China so that they get blessed by their ancestors. Nemi is out here impregnating VTubers with her mind. Bibi's complaining that she's barren. I am complaining about the pain. I'm pretty sure the other type of pain would also be very painful. I think that my mom, when she gave birth to me, she didn't have the weird shot that they put in your spine. Epidural? She didn't get that. She raw dogged it. And she never lets me forget that, ever. So it's like, did you know that I didn't take that thing in? Because you need to remember that I birthed you. Nemi's children must get the mandate of heaven. Absolutely. Maybe this music is just too dramatic for Eden. Eden deserves such a VGM, alright? Does she do that to guilt trip you? Sometimes. Just a little bit. But supposedly, if you don't feel the pain, there's this myth that if you don't feel the pain of giving birth, you're not an actual mother. So I guess that's why she did it. I asked my mom how I was born. She said it was because I was being stupid. I'm the best thing she's ever had, by the way. Aww. Wait, you were being stupid? Or was your mom being stupid? What? Yeah, cue the Fei Yue Qing music. Is it copyrighted? Let me see. Let me see that. There is actually no copyright Chinese music for free for video. There you go. Connect with your inner Chinese. Yes, don't actually. Alright. Play Peruvian flute music like last time. That shit is copyrighted to hell and back. You think that they wouldn't know about copyright? They fucking do. Okay, I'm gonna Google that. No copy. Peruvian. There you go. I was a C-section, sadly. My mom always sasses me about it. Well, C-section seemed to be a way of delivering a baby faster and with less problems. So it does make sense. He was smart. The flute bands, yes, they are real. Mom told me that I was born during a blood moon. Kudako. Wait, what else is she implying? What happened during the blood moon? You know the South Park made a whole episode about those flute bands was hilarious. Oh yeah, because I knew about the flute bands because they're more likely to exist abroad than in Peru. Like, we don't have that many flute-only bands that sing in malls, but rather our flute bands don't only play the flute, they play a lot of other instruments and even singers. Simon and Garfunkel on the Peruvian flute. This is El Condor Pasa. We need to watch it with Bibi. We have watched it together, yeah. It's a Gidiosaurus Rex. Yeah. There you go. Yes, by Simon and Garfunkel. Miley, Perú es clave. Perú es clave. Peru is key. It always is key. Also, chat, you're gonna have to forgive me, but my dumbass is falling asleep. Imagine he's dancing. I wish I had one of those things where you rotate objects. There's like this type of displays that stores usually have where you would put an object and it will rotate. I want that. I'm putting it on the throne. I'm putting it in the throne right now. Object rotating platform. I need it for my Bibi's nest, okay? Amazon? Rotating platform, spinning platform. Okay, I guess spinning might be a little bit more. Wait, what? Turner for cups? What? What? Motorized rotating display stand, Turner, cup platform, epoxy. Is that it? Wow, this looks fancy. I'm gonna put it in the store. I want one of those for whenever I get shit. It was actually composed by Peruvian songwriter Daniel Alomía Robles in 1913. Or people actually did something, Bibi. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, there is no fucking way. Okay, I am adding a rotating platform. Mirror velvet top. I don't want it to mirror shit. Make it velvet. I'm just gonna name it like this. Display stand for $25. Yeah, change that shit. There we go. It is added. I forgot to update my throne. Maybe I should before it's my birthday. The boss needs rest. Yeah, I actually do. I'm having a woman moment. What business you may ask? Well, how about you mind your own business? Open the dolls another rotating platform. No, don't actually do that! Please, your wallet! I'm gonna make your wallet rotate. It was actually composed. Yeah. You know what? If El Condor Pasa, which is a very important Peruvian song, wasn't Peruvian, we would have probably already initiated another coup. Maybe not eating left you with no energy left. You should take a rest. So yeah, maybe I should. Imagine if I did asleep at midnight. Why would anyone do that? Yeah, joblins scissor dance. Yeah, this one could be dancing. Have I ever shown you scissor dances? Wait a second. Wait a goddamn minute. Do you wanna see the scissor dances? This is gonna be the last thing I do on stream right now. Let me hide my camera. Peruvian scissor. I could totally see a joblin doing this dance. Wait, let me put it in dark mode so your eyeballs do not load. Peru's incredible scissor dance. Here. My country is so whimsical. Look at that shit. They're wearing Converse sneakers. Wait, you haven't seen shit yet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Wait for it. As the music gradually starts getting faster, they also start getting faster. Traditional Peruvian folklore. Deep down on Whimsy Field. I hope they're letting them do their stunts. This is the music of my people. Los Converse, no! He's doing the worm. Where are the scissors? In his hand! He's not only dancing, he's also scissoring! Stop clapping, that is not that impressive. I want them to do the actual stunts. This is in New York. So maybe these are like low-tier scissor dancers? Where are the crazy stunts? Come on, dude! I think that he might be a little too chubby. Okay, yeah, we're getting the American version of this. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you actual Caesar dancing, okay? Not this bullshit. Not this bullshit. What is this bullshit? Okay, obviously I need to search it in Spanish, okay? Danza de las tijeras. Okay.
Antiguamente los danzantes eran sacerdotes.
Look at that shit.
Eran curanderos, cantando, bailando, curaban a los enfermos en los pueblos.
He's saying that
La
in
tijera
antiquity,
de las piedras,
these guys were healers.
de los huacos, de los minerales. Por eso la tijera es una comunicación entre el hombre y los espíritus, los apus o amanes.
The scissors are a connection between man and the Peruvian gods, the Apus.
Nos inspiramos, creamos los pasos. Los danzantes siempre estamos en una dedicación constante, ¿no? Por eso la danza es como un sacerdocio. Vives de la danza.
That little sound that you hear, those are the pieces of the scissors dinging together. You know the dude designing that attire was tripping balls? Absolutely. They were how high in fucking ayahuasca. Look! Wait! I actually never noticed this before, Chad, but in a lot of our typical attire and some of our old cultures have a shit ton of spiders on them. Look! That thing over there, that's a spider on his hat. I may have been accidentally infused with the love for spiders that we have in Peru. That's why I chose to be a drow. Is there a spider god or something? Supposedly. I've heard that before, but I haven't really seen. The thing is, a lot of information from that time got lost. Look, 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 look. That is the type of thing that I'm used to in the scissor dances, okay? Let me see if I can find it. He's talking about the story and about how he's been raised to do that, because usually it's like a tradition that gets passed down between generations. A ver. There's some videos. Oh shit, thank you, Barry. There is some videos of scissor dancers versus break dancers. If you wanna see that. Wait, let's watch this actually. I think it would be funny. These are Peruvian break dancers, right? Very lame. Their attires are flat. No whimsical, crazy, drug-induced colors. No symbology tying themselves to our cultural heritage. Just, I don't know, copying Eminem attire. But now comes the real deal. Like almost like a bird. Like the male birds have like a shit ton of patterns and colors on their feathers. The scissor dancers are extremely more entertaining looking. Look at them go! They're having a dance-off. Latin American final. I think that maybe the break dancers are not even Peruvian. No, not the rappers, Caldi. The birds. Look at him go! Look at him go! He's doing the extreme type of worm! He has a heart on his ass. This is what the joblins need to do. This is how you attract a Peruvian female. Peru invented a breakdance. They're certainly doing it better than this guy. Okay, that's kinda cool. I'm gonna give it to him. That's a little cool. Now let's look at the scissors one. We sure with my heart, but for Bibi, don't actually do that. The group dance was more impressive than the solo. Yeah. Wait, there's most replayed. Okay, let's watch this. He is a real deal. Woo! And people going crazy. Also, I think that his loincloth seems to read Satan. For some reason. Dude did the worm and the guy in black shirt was like, yeah, we're cooked. Ouch! See, to be Peruvian, you also must be born without any bones. I don't think this was an actual dance-off, but rather they all made it together. Look at them go! I don't understand why the guys with the weapons are simply not killing the enemy. You don't just simply kill your enemy in Peru. You gotta humiliate them through dancing. Alright, the winners win, and the losers get thrown into a volcano. That was a lot of fun. Alrighty, chat. I am falling asleep. Not even the scissor dance could wake me up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. There's a dance in my community called the Tiger Dance. It has nothing to do with tigers, but it's beautiful and many people participate. Cute. What kind of dance is it? Alright. Cue Peruvian music. Was a Peruvian West Side Story. Yes. Only women fight to death over grudges? Hey! That is not true. We also gossip. Of course, you did wake up. If you were the one doing the scissor dance, you watched it. Yeah, true. Good night, Bumper. Good night, Awesome. Good night, Kudako. Good night, Ramon. Good night. Sebas, good night. Barry, good night. McAllister. Buenas noches. No quiero dormir, me muero de sueño. Quiero hacer mi misión. Pero ya. You know what would be a little interesting? Primrose is playing .hack/infection. So I think you guys might like that. Wait, is it late? I think it's late. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Please go to sleep if you must sleep. And at least say hello to Prim. And this will be the message. Bibi. Hungry. Silly drow. Good. There you go. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, alright? Probably late. Tomorrow around 8, maybe 9, but I'll let you guys know. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys over on YouTube. I'm sending you to somebody else because Prim does not stream on YouTube. Let me see. Where is the person who is live right now? Hammy. Raiden Hammy on YouTube. Alright, everybody. Bye. Bye bye. Good night.